Hey, 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 hey. For anybody listening, what's up with you? Where's my song at that I need to play first thing this morning? First thing this morning, I need to run this. Good morning. Come on in. If you coming in, come in. What's up with you this morning? How you feeling this morning? Hope you're good this morning. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-uh. Good morning, world. Shanova, happy Friday to you. A good morning. Instagram notification. What does it say? Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Good to see y'all this morning, this beautiful morning. My bad, Elise. I saw your message. Listen, y'all have to bear with me this morning. I'm explaining to what happened yesterday. I'll explain to you what happened yesterday in just a second. I apologize. But happy Friday. First of all, how you feeling, Elise? You alright? You alright? Y'all see I got this goddamn blackhead on my lip? I'm gonna talk to Naima when she get back. I think she been right here kissing that dog. Got your goddamn blackhead on my lip. Good morning. Hey, Shanika. Yes, Thursday is Elise Day, but here's what happened yesterday. Alright, Naima and the kids are gone away. Naima and the kids are gone. They gone. And I needed some me time. And so I took it yesterday morning. I was not around at all. I had my phone off. I turned my phone off at about 7:30 yesterday morning. And I ain't turned it back on until about like 11 o'clock yesterday morning. So I disconnected for a second. And that's why I wasn't here yesterday. So I apologize, at least. I saw your message when I came back to life. When I saw your message when I came back to life, you was like, I was ready to get it on. So, anyway, we can have Relationship Friday. I need to talk about the goddamn, look at this shit, goddamn bump on my lip. Right up under my lip. There's a little goddamn. Now, it might be a head bump, but I think I'm going to go ahead and blame it on Naima gave me the cooties. It's really a head bump, but Naima gave me the cooties. That's how I'm chalking that up. Sometimes can we talk about that in marriage? The cooties is real. That need to be. I'm going to talk about that on the marriage podcast when I start one. The cooties is real. Have you ever got some shit from you get sick when your spouse gets sick? That shit come along with marriage. I done got everything from this woman. The flu, a cold, the general cooties. I generally have her cooties. Remember when you was literally the cootie touch? Oh, you got the cooties. That's something that comes along with marriage. The cooties. That's real talk. The cooties. I done got a rash on my arm from this woman. She said, I ain't had nothing to do with that. I said, I think you done gave me a rash. I know I done gave her a rash or two. But the best part is we ain't never gave each other no funky ass rashes or no itches or none of that other shit in the wrong places. That's the best part about this one. She done gave me some eczema on my hand And that's I picked that. I think I've been around her so long. I got eczema on my hand from her. But I ain't never got no. We ain't never had no nothing that needs no kind of prescription. Anyway, good morning, everybody. 9:05 in the morning time. Joe Clair live. Welcome in. I was not here yesterday because I had to take some me time, and fellas, it is sometimes necessary. Men, take advantage, men. You know how women say these men need to be more in touch with their emotions and their mental health. And fellas, me time. Say you took me time. We use me time, man. That's a new concept, fellas. Take this me time. Get on with the me time. Take it. Take every day anytime you can, take me time. Now, me time is nothing more than what we used to call golf. But now you can call it me time. Because that's what she do. She's taking a mental health time for her. You can take a mental health for yourself. So take me time. You're getting an infusion right now, Elise. You're at the hospital, Elise, this morning. Hey, Tasha. Good morning. Hey, Jay. Hey, Coca-Lani. Everybody give my girl Coca-Lani some love. Hey, Coca-Lani. What up, Yetta? What up, Chuck? Happy Friday. You better wake your black ass up. Get your black ass up. Wake your... Anyway, hey, were y'all here? Who was here the other day? Oh, so Elise is at the hospital. All right, we're going to talk some funny shit then since you're in the hospital. All right, so listen, y'all. I am a comedian. I am a black comedian in America. And when I align myself with other partners in business, I never want to reflect badly on them, right? But you know when we were sitting on here the other day and we said that the jingle should be, we talking about my real estate jingle as I grow my real estate empire. My real estate jingle should be, Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. But now listen, I was never going to say that to my new partner, Craig. We were going to come up with something that was a little more pleasing. If you can't, we can. Michael and Sons. Anybody know those? That jingle? Because when I'm thinking jingles, I'm thinking, if you can't, we can. Michael and Sons. Everybody knows that house, right? Success home buyers. We buy your house in 7 days. Right? You know that one, right? We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. We need any, right? Y'all know that one. So I'm sitting here saying to myself, what would be the Joe Clair jingle? And for me, the Joe Clair jingle is, Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. But that works. That works so well. But we switched it to Joe Clair is real estate when you're ready to buy a house. But now that sounds cool. But nah, it don't sound like it's supposed to. 800-588-2300 Empire today. I need my jingle. For great low rates, you can get online, come to the general and save some time. You see what I'm saying? So y'all feel me when I say, Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. But we're going to change it. Now here come Nicole. Nicole say, I don't like bitch, come buy a house. All right, Nicole, you might not like it, but if you heard it, you would definitely remember it. You understand what I'm saying? You'll definitely remember it. And I don't mean it in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean it like, I'm rich, bitch. Like, not at a person, just like, bitch, come buy a house. I would say it to my father. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, buy this house. You know what I'm saying? Not like a personal thing. Hey, LaShawn. LaShawn, you like my new real estate jingle? Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. Da-dum. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. But we're gonna change that. Joe to Joe Clair's real estate when you're ready to buy your house. Or when it's time to sell your house. That don't even sound right. We had to put that, make that the go-go version. A Joe Clair, he real estate. And when it's time to sell your house, hear me. But shout out to Craig and Carla. See if he like Joe Clair's real estate. Motherfucker, come buy a house. That's funny. Joe Clair is real estate. Yes, come buy a house. Anyway, get that jingle popping real soon. Karen say, you got your own music, dude. Do better. Nah, I need, listen. I'm not gonna make my jingle. I'm gonna let a professional team do it. So imagine if you heard, the same people who sing, if you can, we can, Michael and Sons, and then you heard that same voice go, Joe Clair is real estate, bitch, come buy a house. Boy, I'm telling you, I be the number one realtor in America, no time flat. And I get signed to No Limit. Master P will give me a record deal. Cash Money will give me a record deal. It's real talk. Anyway, good morning, everybody. 12 minutes after 9. Elise is about to get an infusion. She's at the hospital. We gonna work that jingle out real soon. And you can do it online now. Back in the day, you had to go to a person's studio, let them do the jingle. There's a lot of services online right now. A ton of services I found online. You can even use Fiverr. I found a black guy who sings gospel who will do your jingle for you. But all his jingles was like, all his jingles sound like a Smokey Norval. It was straight. I was like, nah, I don't know if I can use that one. He was almost there, but it was not quite. But I found a bunch. So you can find all of these services online. You just got to execute, get busy, and get them done. Because I need to ramp up this good old real estate shit. So we have some things we need to discuss that we haven't discussed since I saw y'all. Happy Friday, D. Good to see you. Brett Murray, what's going on? Aunt Mo, what it do, Aunt Mo? Good morning, brother. How you doing? I don't know if you know, Aunt Mo, Naeem and the kids are gone on spring break. I'm over here having the time of my life. She gonna call me yesterday, ask me if I miss her. I was like, no, I do not miss you. Y'all just left on Tuesday. On Monday. Left on Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's just Thursday. You miss us? No, I do not. I have known you for 16 years straight. You understand? I've been with you for, I don't miss you. Go ahead and have fun where you at. I'm having a ball in the house. You understand me? You don't feel, how's it feel to be in that house? Isn't it lonely in there? Nobody's in there with you. I was like, it feels amazing to be in this house. Ain't nobody in here. You know what? I did not know how much I value this house until y'all left to go the fuck on vacation. You ain't been gone long enough for me to miss you. You have not been gone long enough for me to miss you. It still smell like you on the other pillow. Nah, I don't miss you. Them dishes still in here that I left. The dishes in here from Monday still here. So, no, I don't miss you. I'm on dog sitting duty. The dog is upstairs. He chilling. I took him out twice this morning. Let him do his thing. Look, she go typical. Typical long-term relationship male response. Yeah, you damn right it's a typical. Cause we don't miss you cause we males. I'm a male. Typical. Hell yeah, that's some typical shit to say. That's what y'all, I'm glad you know. Now you know how it go. You ain't been gone long enough. You can go away for longer you want. Go away for a little while longer. Since if we being typical. Go on the fuckhead on. I'll see you when you get home. And she be home on Sunday. Cause you got a man. Annette say, sound like my man. Cause you got a man. He a man. We men. Fuck yeah, I'm a man. But hold up. That's just not some male shit. Cause guess what? Women, y'all be like that too. Oh, y'all be like that. Especially when I've been around here too long. Don't you want to get out the house? Don't you got some shows coming up? She come downstairs when I've been here. When I've been around here just for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, making beats and just in the house every day. When your next show? When you going out of town again? Her and the kids need me to go out of town from time to time. Hey, Beth. What up? Stop playing. She say typical man shit. That's how you feel when he be around the house too much too. Or when he up under you. When we need to get up under them titties all the time. That's when y'all start talking that shit. Don't you got somewhere you need to be? Don say, not me. I'm trying to be with my queen 379 days per year. I mean, I love every day that I'm with her. But when she goes away, nah, I'm not. Yeah, you can go ahead and be away. You see what it is, Michelle. When she go away, she can go ahead and go away. Go on. I've been around here eating all the cereal gone. Listen here, all of the cereal is gone. I've tried all of the milks too. I'm not telling you, I like that oat milk. I had all the cereal. I done ate all the cereal upstairs. I done ate all the Frosted Flakes gone, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch gone, the rest of them Fruit Loops gone. I ate crushed the granola out. Y'all act like y'all look at Elaine. Elaine say y'all act like y'all miss us. We don't miss y'all. Hold on a second. Elaine, we don't miss y'all. Go ahead. I love you to death. I love you to death, but I've been seeing you every day. Let me put this in perspective, Elaine. Let me put this in perspective. For you. Is there any person that you can name outside of your spouse that you feel like being around all day, every day? You don't even feel like being around your mother more than a week or two. You be like, all right, Ma, I gotta go home, Ma. Ma, I gotta go home. Ma, I gotta go. I've been here around all night. Yeah, that's just people. That's how people are. That's not a man thing. That's not a woman thing. That's how people are. Women be ready for their kids. Get out of my face. Y'all tell y'all kids, get out my, go over. Can you go in your room? You don't miss them when they in their room, do you? No. So nah, I'm not missing her. Yeah, she can go ahead and have a great time in Turks and Caicos. And the house I'm having a ball in the house by myself. Do I think about her? Yes, I thought about her, but I ain't like, oh, okay. When are you coming home? I'll see you when you get here, shawty. Yeah. Yeah, I see you when I see you. So Elaine, you know how you don't be missing people? We don't be missing people neither. Now, to keep it, do I need some buzz? Yes. Can't wait for you to get home so I can bring it. I wish you could leave the buzzy and go ahead and go. If she could leave the buzzy here and go on vacation, I wouldn't leave the house. I think it's us then. We be missing our spouse like crazy. Yeah, I don't. She missed me. She called me as soon as she got to the hotel and wanted to talk. I be like, you just left. You just left. She wanted to twiddle her toes in the hotel and talk to me. I said, hold on, man, you just left. I was down here making music. Goo-goo, 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 goo-goo. Goo-goo, 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 goo-goo. Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo. She calling. Hello? You safe? Yeah, I'm safe. Let me tell you about what they had for dinner. Oh, man. Yeah, we don't be missing y'all. Real talk. Now, if she was going now, when we were in long distance relationship, oh yeah, I used to miss her crazy. I used to go absolutely crazy. I used to go, especially after the baby was born. After Nia was born, and we were living two different places. I was spending half my time in LA and half my time in Atlanta. Man, I didn't like that shit at all. I needed my wife and my kids. But now, 15, 14, 13 years later, when you going away for spring break, gone to be a spring break. Gone to be in spring break. No, I wasn't D. Boy, women really do be wanting to believe that we made like y'all. We not made like y'all. I was sitting here like, when is this conversation gonna be over with? You ain't gonna, don't talk, cause something that I picked up from her is, you ain't gonna talk me to death. When I used to talk, they used to call her. She'd be like, okay, babe, you ain't gonna talk me to death. Bye. And she'd hang up real quick. So nah. I hit it with, you ain't gonna talk me to death. I'm sitting here making the beat. Matter of fact, let me play you the beat I made. I was sitting here making it. What's today's date? I was sitting here making that beat. This beat right here. Yeah, I made this on the 5th. Started on the 4th, made it on the 5th. And she's sitting there calling. I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to finish. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, hang up. Anyway, you're gonna call me, you missing us? No, I'm not missing y'all right now. I love y'all to death. What up, Jeff? Hey, Jeff, my wife and kids gone away for spring break. And she called home talking about, did I miss her? I'm like, nah, I'm no disrespect, but I love you to death. I hope don't nothing happen to you, but I hope you have a good time. Yeah, this is a new, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like this beat? I like this beat right here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got that old school. Do a two-step. Do a two-step. All right, maybe I might write a song. You know what? She had to go away so I can make this beat so I can write a song about her. Nah, I don't miss her motherfucking man. Go ahead, go ahead. And guess what they went, y'all? Did I tell y'all where they went for vacation, for spring break? They in Turks and Caicos. So I was trying to make this beat and she called and interrupted me after I came home from Fox 5. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you very much. And the little sample is saying, beautiful. So it's saying it's beautiful. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Hey, y'all read this. Oh my God. I love my woman, but you I love my woman, but you ever find yourself driving back and forth in front of her house waiting for her to fall asleep? Hey, man. Hey, Brett, go ahead, Brett. Oh, my God, that is hilarious. Oh, that is funny. That's funny as hell. That is hilarious. That is... Oh, my Lord. Now, that's funny. That is really, really funny, Brett. You get the you get the comment of the month. That is funny. Listen, look at that, everybody. Y'all see this? That right there is beautiful. Woo. I saw it and bust out laughing. That man said you ever find yourself driving back and forth in front of the house waiting for her to fall asleep. Go on to bed. Nah, I ain't never got to that part, Brett. And look, Amanda say, meanwhile, she at home waiting on she sit there waiting for you. That's funny. Time for a commercial break. Listen, y'all. North of Realty. That's where I'm at these days. Time for a commercial break. Joe Clair Live. North of Realty. Google it. Google it, bitch. Get your house sold for more. Best team ever. You understand what I mean? So you know how we panic when the interest rates switched up, everybody started panicking? When the interest rates changed and went back up to 5 and 6% and blah, 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 everybody, oh my God, I can't buy a house. Oh, I'm not selling my house. I can't do anything. But that was just the noise. And one of the things we concentrate on here on this podcast is not getting caught up in the noise. Let's get down to facts. Thousands of real estate transactions take place in your backyard every single day. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And when those transactions go down, you want to make sure that you got the best team working with you. Somebody who's knowledgeable, somebody who knows what they're doing, and somebody who can get your house marketed and sold for the most money. Boom! That's why I'm with Norfolk Realty. That's me. You understand what I'm saying? That is me. That is me. Y'all seen me sit here and talk about the market in depth and as in depth as I possibly can. Y'all understand my real estate journey, how I went and got me a license and then got busy going to class. I just finished taking my continuing education classes 2 weeks ago. I stay up to date and I stay down and dirty, and I'm in my community with it. I believe that real estate is part of community building. I think that real estate is really the part of the, I'm going to be real with you. As a black man in Maryland, in America, I feel like real estate is part of the social reckoning that takes place when black folks are trying to ascend. We need real estate. We need some land. We need somebody who can help us get it done. That's me. Call me. When you need my help, call me. Let me know what you need. Let me know what you need. That's all. Nothing else. Joe Clair is real estate. When it's time to buy your house, boom. I love that. I'm going to get kids singing that. But for real, I would be, if everyone who knew me didn't know that was part of what I do, the reason why I do it. My parents were homeowners. My grandparents were homeowners. I'm a homeowner. And the thing that I realized the once I became a realtor and the veil got pulled back, I got to peek behind the curtain and see what it is. I realized that, I have a real opportunity to be able to service my folks in my community in a very transparent way, given the history of us and real estate. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't always get the best deals. We didn't always get to know the inside scoop. We didn't, my parents, I'm talking personally. I didn't always get all of the inside scoop. Once I became a realtor and realized all this stuff, I was like, somebody took me for this back then, and so now I can be transparent. Now I know, and I can tell you what I know, and I can show you what I know. And they say yes, I can sell a house in New York, Don. They say for realtors, he has a whole nother thing going on. You need a full. Listen, this is what being Joe Clair is a plus for me, because I get to use that to talk to you and give you the things that I have learned in real life. Matter of fact, this is one of my notebooks right here. This is one of my notebooks sitting right here, and as you can see, it's not a game. I'm not messing around with you. You feel what I'm saying? This is my PG car, my G car. PG car is the Prince George's County Association of Realtors. G car is the Greater Washington Association of Realtors, DC Association. Anyway, you have to belong to one of those to be able to do transactions. And those, when you belong to those associations, you get to go to classes, you get benefits and all those other things. But me, I'll be looking at, what else can I learn? What else can I pick up? You see what I'm saying? So as a realtor, I know it's odd. He a comedian, he on TV, and he a realtor. It's odd, but it's what fell in my lap. It's what God gave me. And boom. You need my help, let me know. You need my help. Let me know. Real talk. All right, that's real talk. Let me know. Hit me up. The link is in my bio. Joseph.Clair@northroprealty.com. Yeah, I got a whole Anyway, all right. Back to the show, 9:33 in the morning time. Man, I know people who went with family members who have real estate licenses that sell a house with cracked foundation. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about that. Let me turn the music up. So, Tammy, I know people who went with a realtor, who went with family members who have real estate licenses that sell a house with a cracked foundation. That cracked foundation don't have nothing to do with the realtor. That has everything to do with you. The person who's buying has to get an inspection. And the realtor a good realtor is going to, suggest very, very hard that you get an inspection. I can't make you do nothing. I can't make you do nothing. That's the buyer's responsibility. But if I know that foundation got cracks, I'm gonna sit here and tell you, look at here, this foundation. You check this out. That's get an inspection. Get an inspection. Get yourself an inspection. Yeah, that's the as a realtor, the house came on the market. You wanted to see a 4-bedroom. This is the 4-bedroom that's on the market. You feel what I'm saying? You want to see that the house is on the market. When the house goes on the market, if it's not disclosed to me that there's problems with the foundation, I don't know that there's problems with the foundation. I haven't done an inspection. I'm the realtor. I'm not you know what I'm saying? But isn't that supposed to be disclosed by the seller? Not if the seller don't know. If the seller doesn't know that, let's say the seller didn't do an inspection. Let's say the seller got a new job and he's got to leave in 2 weeks. I got to get on going. I need to sell this house immediately. He been living there for 40 years and may not know that it has foundational issues. You know, he just know that floor been leaning for 35 years. He never thought nothing about it. House goes up for sale. I become the seller agent. This house is up for sale. As the seller agent, I don't do an inspection on the house. The buyer's agent doesn't do an inspection on the house. The one person who got to do an inspection on the house is the person buying that home. That's, you feel what I'm saying? Then you say, oh, okay, this is what you want this is what you're asking for the house, but I found that the house has foundational issues. So I can't give you that amount of money for that house. You relay that to your buyer agent. The buyer agent relays that to me. And I go back to the seller like, look, man, she says you got foundational issues. Oh, man, that floor been leaning. Damn. And that's how that goes. That's not on that's on the buyer. That's why it's called buyer beware. It's just like if you buy some shit at the store. If you buy some shit at the store, and it had a hole in it, it ain't had nothing to do with the lady who rung up your joints. You gotta take it over to the other register, returns register, because all I did is sold it to you. The returns register handle that. It's the same thing. There was a house that came on the market. Let me turn the music back up. There was a house that came on the market not too long ago for rent, and the rent was high is what people thought was high for the neighborhood that it was getting rented in. And the people were like, these realtors is tripping. Like, the realtor don't have nothing to do. The realtor does not set the price for the rent. The realtor can suggest to you what the price should be for the rent, but the person who had the landlord sets the price for rent. The realtor don't have, and they was cussing me out. People was cussing me out. How the hell you gonna list this out? I'm just a realtor. I work on behalf of the landlord. Well, Tammy, whose responsibility should it be? So you telling me that before the seller puts the house up for sale, he's supposed to do an inspection on his house and disclose to you that he thinks there's foundational issue? What if he's selling it as is? The house is I'm selling this house as is. Now, Sequoia say, yes, he should do that and fix it. That's if he's trying to get the most money for his house. Now, let's say it's me, and I'm about to sell my house. And I know that if I fix the foundation on this house, my house is going to sell for more. I'll spend $10,000 fixing the foundation, but it's going to mean an additional $15,000 on the sale price of my home. Okay, boom, I go and I fix it. But that's not my responsibility. That's not my responsibility. My response, if let's say I gotta leave today, I don't know nothing. I don't have time to do an inspection. I don't have a time to do the inspection. I'm listing the house today as is. That's how you buy when you buy a flip, you buying it as is. Now it's on me to do the homework on that flip and see, does it have foundational issues? If it does, I can't buy this house because I got to spend an extra $20,000 to fix the foundation. But that's not, am I missing something? Am I missing something? I mean, if in theory every house is sold as is. Let's say I did. Let's flip it there. Let's say I did an inspection and I'm nefarious and I lied on that inspection. I'm the seller. I got my man to come in here and do an inspection that I know. He own the inspection company. I have him come in here and he fudge it. And you go off of that inspection and you buy my house. And then you go ahead and buy my house, and then 6 months in, you realize that the house has foundation issues. Now, the seller was nefarious. He gave me a wrong inspection. I handed it over to the buyer's agent, who handed it over to you. He duped all of us. But there's no statute of limitations. That's done. He gone. You could try to sue him, but after he done got your money, yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to sue. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Now, Brett brings up a great point. So a lot of people right now, we did an article about the number of people who bought homes at the peak. Now, these aren't people who bought these huge luxury, people who got money to spend. The average American who bought homes at the peak of when the interest was super, super low, the pandemic was popping off, and they bought these houses, right? But there was 20 offers on the house. And so they got it at the highest. They paid $50,000 over asking price, $100,000 over asking price. They paid a bunch over the asking price to get that home, right? Well, while you and I was sitting here, when you and I was sitting here worrying about the interest rates done went back up to 6 and 7%, these people were finding out that, hold up, the interest rate went up to 6.7%, but the house, it's only 3 people trying to buy that house now, and the price of the house came down. And if we look at the long term, man, the person that's paying a higher interest rate has actually got a lower monthly payment because he bought less house. He bought less. He's actually paying less money. He did the math and bought when it's on swinging back down, and he paid less money at a higher interest rate than you did spending more money at a lower interest rate. You understand what I'm saying, Tammy? Did you follow that one? Did you follow what happened? So, in a seller's market, you getting multiple offers. 20, you getting 50. We got 13 offers on this house. One of these people said, "Okay, we'll give you as much money as everybody else is asking, and we not gonna do no inspection." Oh, you ain't gonna do no inspection? That's gonna save me 3 to 5 days a week. That's gonna save me a week on the time it takes to do the deal. Boom. I'll go with your deal. His deal gonna get fast. I'm gonna get my money quicker. He said he don't want no inspection. That happens as well. But when we come back up here, Don says, "Man, I bought a house without an inspection. Lesson learned. Now I love to sell it without an inspection." And I think that's a misconception that a lot of black folks have. You better inspect buying new too. You better, shit. If I was buying new, I'd take an inspector with me. Tammy say, "Buy new, y'all, shit. I take an inspector with me." Did you see in DC the condos that had to shut down? They had to move these people out the condos. The condos was built in 2018. Brand new, beautiful community. Raggedy as a motherfucker. Ain't nobody doing inspection. Bought brand new in DC. Happened out here in Maryland too. Down there in Charles County, this lady told me they've been calling I don't remember who built the homes, but they've been calling their home builder for years. The entire community, that's all they ever meet about is we can't get these people on the phone, and been calling for years. It ain't buying new neither, Tammy. It's doing our homework. Going the extra step. That extra piece of little work that you do up front can save you a bunch of headache down the line. Just like that flip I got in Baltimore. If I'd have done a bunch more homework up front with them contractors, my life would have been so much easier. I learned a hard lesson. And it's not on the contractors. I should have, the contractor did do shitty work, but I should have vetted him better. That ain't on him. He been doing shitty work his whole life. He been funky and fucked up a long time. That's on me to check out. You feel what I'm saying? Tammy say that's more about cheap materials than a tree growing through your house. True indeed. But in both scenarios, whoever is buying that property, the person who's about to put their money up, at the end of the day, has the burden of knowing what they're buying. Because in real terms, everybody could be nefarious. You from the hood, don't trust nobody. You feel what I mean? At the end of the day, before you put your money out there, especially on probably the biggest purchase you're going to make ever in your life, do your homework. Go that extra step. Yeah, funky and fucked up. If we talking about generational wealth, if we talking about black excellence, if we talking about upward mobility, and we talking about knowing how to work the system the proper way, Jay say we bought a foreclosure online auction, had a professional inspection, and had his contractor do another inspection. There it go right there. That's how that worked. That's what I learned. That's the part that I learned. That's the hard lesson that I had to learn, Tammy. And more of us going to have to learn that lesson. Now, some of us can listen to the Joe Clair Live morning podcast and hear these real estate facts and gems getting dropped, or you can take it on the chin. You can let this real estate thing knock you on your chin, or you can listen to us. I'm giving you some very real world advice when it comes to buying your home or selling your home. At the end of the day, you still need to do your due diligence. It's just like when you're going out to buy a garment or anything else. When you buy it, you make sure it's good quality before you walk out the store so you don't have to come back in here, right? Same with buying a house. and Joe Clair is real estate. When you're ready to buy your house, kadoom, yeah, part of the Norfolk Realty team. And with that said, everybody, my man Jay Sun has chimed in. Man, it's Friday. Where the hoes at? Yeah, it's Friday. Where the hoes at? Hey, have y'all been watching the DMV Zone? Do y'all watch that show? Have y'all been checking me out, man? If y'all have, thank y'all so very, very much. We were number one again. And I'm trying to take my focus and focus some more energy on bringing more content, more DMV, more in-depth DMV content to this show. You feel what I'm saying? I schooled you on cap yesterday. Yeah, yesterday on the DMV Zone, Kevin McCarthy didn't know what no cap meant. And I gave him the old school uncle who still hang around a few young people version of what no cap meant. Basically, not to tell a lie. You lying or you ain't lying. But then I also introduced him to welling. Stop welling. I ain't welling. You is welling. Cap, no cap. Bop, bop, bop. We did that yesterday on the DMV Zone. Real talk. I'm going to have to get that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get that clip and put it on my... I had to explain to him what no cap meant. And then he used it throughout the whole rest of the show. I was like, you welling, man. And for me, it's And then I had to explain to him the difference between, like universal slang and DC slang. You know what I'm saying? There's universal slang. And then there's DC slang. Like when I'm about to go to the barbershop right now at 11:30, I get a haircut. And if I went in, they still say welling and luncheon. Nah, Joe. Don't nobody in there call each other Mo. It's all Joe in there. It's Joe generation. So that's an old school DC and Chicago, because Chicago used to call each other Joe too. Say y'all in that DC slang, this Bama, he tried it, etc. Laugh my black ass off. But everybody, that was one of the best things I got. Oh yeah, you can watch the DMV Zone on the Fox 5 app on your phone every day at 3. So if you somewhere else, just go to the Fox 5 app and hit watch live. You can watch me lunch out. When I started traveling as a comedian, and when I got to do Rap City, I got to see that every place had their own slang. Every place had their own slang and their own little way of saying things, and and for me, it's like they all saying the same thing, just a different way to say it. I always wanted to know how the slang became the slang. I still don't know what kill and kill Mo, what kill mean. I don't know where kill came from. When they say kill Mo, I don't know where that came from. I have no idea how that became a slang. But I understood Bama, Slim, Champ, Merlin. Merlin is just, the if you talk to a white person from the Eastern Shore, they say a version of Maryland that's close to Maryland. And we just take it all the way on the black side, Merlin. you see what I'm saying? Philly got John. That's a Philly John. The young bull. The young bull. And then, New York slang. Word up. Dead ass. Dead ass. You feel what I mean? Then you go down to homie. Homie wasn't a DC slang. Homie was an all over slang. Came from my homeboy. That's my homeboy from my hometown. That's my homeboy. Homie. That's your homie? And I want to say, Oh, okay, Jason. I knew the South Side could explain it to me. Kill it started with, I put that on such and such grave. So it went from, I put that on my family, man. I put that on to my dead homie. I put that on his grave to kill. Got it. Got you. The dead to kill. Got you. Did I follow that line of thinking? Jay? White people in the 70s used to pronounce Washington as Washington. They're still no. That is like an Eastern Maryland accent. They still say Washington. Go to the Eastern Shore of Washington. And there's some black people too. Real talk. That's how slang becomes slang. And then accents. I always wanted to, figure out how the accents became the accents. Why we can tell the difference between a black person from... First of all, I don't know if the other ethnicities can tell the difference between a black person from New York and a black person from DC and a black person from North Carolina and a black person from Houston. Like I can tell the difference between a person from Montgomery County and a person from Southeast and a person from PG, Baltimore, New York. But can everybody else hear that? You know what I'm saying? And can black people hear like the difference between a white person from New York and a white person from the Midwest, let's say Minnesota, you know, I don't even know how to do that Minnesota accent. And then, you know, a white person from California. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it would be, and for me, the interest is in, I look at it just like the difference in how you can have a species of bird, but one of that part of that species of bird is only in this part of the world, and part of that species of bird is only, and this call is just like this call, but it's got a little bit different. This bird call or this bird song is a little bit different. They the same species. Now, me and you sound, you know, we hear it every day, think it sound the same, but scientists can tell the bit of differences, and the birds can too. So, for us, like as a human species, as an animal, as a being, you know, that's part of our biology, and that's what interests me. It's very interesting to me how the brain works. And how the electrochemical signals work in your brain to make your throat muscles and your tongue and your lips move to say the words that you say, and then make them do it in a certain way. So the difference between two and two, how does that work in your brain? It's very interesting to me. And you know, why doesn't, you know, how come I don't have an accent? How come I you know, are there people who are born in one place and have an accent of another place? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, the electrochemical reactions that happen in your brain, Jay. You know, your brain has electric pulses. Your nerves send an electrical pulse out to make your muscles move. And then there's also, you know, the chemicals you secrete, the endocrine, your what am I trying to say? Dopamine and whatever your melatonin and all those things that your body secrete. They do that because of the signals that they get from your brain. And so those electric signals that go to your throat muscle that manipulate the air to make your throat muscles, your mouth, and everything else. Because y'all know that's what's happening, right? Your brain is interpreting its surroundings, sends an electric response to your throat muscles, to your tongue muscles, to your lips, and it's manipulating the air. And it vibrates to this microphone, goes through the microphone, gets sent as an electric signal out to your speaker. The speaker vibrates, replicating what's going on my side, and then you hear it. Anyway, that's extremely interesting to me. Anyway. Look, Jay, like, man, fuck all this science shit. Where the hoes at? My bad, man. But I'm saying I'm a nerd, Jay. And this is how I view the world every day. This is how my mind work, man. Anyway, T. All right, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. Time to get up out of here. Like when I was on Rap City talking to them rappers every day, I used to sound like the rappers. I look like at the old clips, and I'm like, man, I sure do got a lot of New York in my talk. I don't like this. Jay say, man, fuck all this scientific shit. Fuck all this scientific shit. Where the hoes at? The hoes gonna be at Joe Clair and Friends comedy show. Woo! Ladies, come on out. This is a men with hat show. I'm buying me a new hat for this show. This is a men's with hat. You see everybody got on their hat. Woo! Get your show. Get your tickets. Tickets on sale right now. I am taking the weekend off. I do not have to travel. I have a bunch of papers and things. I got to work. I got it. So I'm gonna be down here in this basement all weekend. I'll probably go live on Instagram to run that new track. And I made some video of me recording myself the other night. I think I'm gonna turn that into a YouTube. Would y'all like to see? All right, is that something? Is that something that y'all would like to see? My creative process when I make my music. I recorded myself actually spitting. I videoed myself spitting into the mic and trying to make a song. And I got to a place where I forgot that the camera was on. So it was really, I was open. You know what I'm saying? And I never share that. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes because I don't like messing up as a comedian. There's no room for messing up. So as a comedian, you get the joke better be hitting. And I never show anybody the parts of the joke, or I feel real embarrassed the parts of the joke that don't work. Anyway, so maybe I'll start showing that. Maybe this weekend I'll go over that. I'm getting out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all go have a great weekend. Stay safe. New track alert. Made this joint yesterday while the wife and kids was gone. I'll see y'all later. Joe Clair's Real Estate when it's time to buy your house. Do a two-step. This is an old school two-step. Y'all know, y'all feel it. If you ever done a two-step, you know what this is. Woo! I'll see y'all later.